Hey, what's up everyone? Sam here. So in this list I'm going to be showing you 5 vegetables that have killed people. Number 5. Red chilies. Eating chilies, especially the really hot ones, are somewhat of a challenge among friends. Andrew Lee from England took up this challenge with his girlfriend's brother in 2008. The contest was who could eat the most tomato sauce made with the spiciest chilies available. Andrew won the challenge as he managed to down the entire plate. But later that night, Andrew started complaining of intense discomfort and itchiness. The following morning, he was found dead. The cause of death was a heart attack brought on by an allergic reaction from eating so many chilies. While he was fine eating small amounts, the quantity he consumed was far too much for his body to handle. Number 4. Corn. In this case, it wasn't the consumption of corn that killed, but rather the corn itself. In certain industries, corn is required to be dried in large grain bins. These bins are huge but need maintaining, as sometimes corn can get stuck on the walls. When this happens, a worker needs to walk on top of the corn and use a large metal pole to dislodge any stuck corn. However, in 2010, this simple job became a nightmare. 14-year-old Wyatt Whitebread was dislodging the corn when another worker opened the 2 floor holes. This made the corn move just like sand in a sand timer whilst Wyatt was inside. The corn quickly sucked him in and he suffocated. 19-year-old Alejandro Pacas heard his screams and decided to try and help, but he too was sucked into the corn and died within seconds. A third worker, 20-year-old Will Piper, also tried to help, but thankfully he managed to keep his head above the corn and survived. It took 300 rescue workers 12 hours to rescue Will from the pile of corn. Number 3. Cucumbers. We've all heard of the dangerous bacteria called Salmonella. We mostly associate it with raw undercooked eggs and chicken. However, Salmonella can infect other foods too. In 2015, a large outbreak of Salmonella occurred in the United States, affecting 907 people. The outbreak was traced back to a particular brand of cucumbers that were imported from Mexico. Out of the 907 infected people, 4 people died. While Salmonella is easily treatable and most people will survive with no treatment, it's still very deadly. If the infection spreads from the intestines to the bloodstream, that's when it becomes deadly. A patient will need quick treatment that involves antibiotics to avoid death. Number 2. Potatoes. All in all, potatoes are perfectly safe to eat. However, if they appear green, then definitely throw them away. The green indicates the presence of toxins that can cause gastrointestinal symptoms ranging from moderate to severe. Even more worrying is rotting potatoes can kill even when not ingested. In 2013, a whole Russian family were wiped out due to rotting potatoes. A 42-year-old man went into the basement and never returned. His wife went to check on him and also didn't return. That's when their son and his grandmother both went down to the basement and also mysteriously died. The cause was a sack of rotting potatoes that spread poisonous fumes in the confined space of the basement. Breathing in these fumes was so toxic that it quickly knocked them out and killed each family member. Only an 8-year-old girl was the sole survivor of the family, as she never went into the basement. Number 1. Lettuce. This is a really weird case, but it shows you that you can never really be safe. In 2007, Sheila K. Ross went to pick up some supplies when she went missing. After a 3-day search, police finally found her dead body. It was found in a trailer loaded with lettuce. The police discovered her death was an accident when she accidentally became pinned in the trailer. The trailer was then loaded with lettuce, which crushed her to death. Thank you for watching. To subscribe, click over here to watch another awesome videos and click down here. Do make sure to turn on channel notifications and follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat. All details are on screen and in the description below. Once again, thank you for watching, and until next time, feed your mind.